The great truths proclaimed by all the Upanishads is that God is not somewhere far away, long distance far beyond the skies, away from the earth, but God is here and now. He pervades this whole universe. He is present in every speck of space and every atom of matter. This is the direct experience, the personal realization of the great illumined sages and seers of the Upanishadic era, the Brahmajnani Tattvaveta rishis. They declared this great mystical truth, this central fact, in these sublime words, Isavasyamidagum sarvam yat kinchit jagatyam jagat jale vishnu stale vishnu vishnu parvatamastake jwalamana kule vishnu sarvam vishnumayam jagat stavaram jangamam chaiva yat kinchit sajaracharam purushame vedam sarvam yadbhutam yaccha bhavyam yaccha kinchit jagat sarvam drishyate shruyate piva antarbahishya tat sarvam vyapya narayanasthitaha vasanad vasudevasya vasidam bhuvantrayam sarvabhuta nivasosi vasudeva namostute. Here is a beautiful little song, simple song, even taught to little children in school, which brings about this sublime mystical truth of the Upanishads that God is everywhere, as Prahlada realized. Om पढ़ो पोती में राम देखो कलम में राम लिखो तख्ते पे राम हरे राम 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 पढ़ो पोती में राम देखो कलम में राम लिखो तख्ते पे राम हरे राम 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 कॉफी में राम जिमो खाने में राम बोलो घूमने में राम हरि राम 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 पियो कॉफी में राम जिमो खाने में राम बोलो घूमने में राम हरि राम 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 आंखों से राम सुनो कानों से राम बोलो जिह्वे से राम हरे राम 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 देखो आंखों से राम सुनो कानों से राम बोलो जिह्वे से राम हरे राम 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 बोलो जागृत में राम देखो स्वप्ना में राम पाओ सुष्टि में राम हरे राम 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 बोलो जागृत में राम देखो स्वप्ना में राम पाओ सुष्टि में राम हरे राम 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 बालावस्था में राम युवावस्था में राम वृद्धावस्था में राम देखो राम 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 बाल्यावस्था में राम युवावस्था में राम वृद्धावस्था में राम हरे राम 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 जीते जीते राम कहो मरते मरते राम कहो सदा काल राम कहो राम 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 जीते जीते राम कहो मरते मरते राम कहो सदा काल राम कहो राम 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 Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Om.
Worshipful homage to the O Thou Supreme, Divine Reality, Thou who art the beginning and the end of all things, Thou who encompasses within Thy imponderable infinity, endless millions and billions and trillions of universes, solar systems, lunar systems, stellar systems, great endless galaxies, worlds without end, millions and billions and trillions. I do not know the word for the multiple of trillion. Well, if I don't know the word, I can always say multiple trillions, or million trillions, billion trillions. In short, Thou art imponderable, immeasurable, infinite, and only in that being a feeling of this immensity could arise, upon whom you desire to bestow your grace and make that being one with you. Then you will no more have to think with a human mind. When he becomes one with you, he attains divine comprehension, divine omniscience. Then everything becomes known to him. Such is thy glory, such is thy greatness, such is thy endlessness, that even the thought of thee makes us feel our nothingness. To thee, worshipful homage, may divine grace pour in abundance from you upon all those of your children who are assembled together here in this sacred Samadhi hall of Worshipful Master at this time, in a get-together of spiritual fellowship. May they all be recipients of the abundant divine grace. Such is the prayer of this servant. Loving prostrations and adorations to beloved and worshipful Holy Master, Gurudev Sri Swami Chidanadnaji Maharaj, who was established in this great experience absolute by dint of his unusual renunciation, by dint of his unparalleled dispassion, by his incomparable austerity, penance, त्याग, वैराग, tapasya, titiksha, deep meditation, practice of yoga, self-surrender, devotion, continuous unbroken God of thought, and compassion for suffering, and the spirit of dedication to selfless service of all creatures created by God for this planet Earth. All this he practiced as part and parcel of his spiritual life during his sadhana days at Spurgashram. And naturally, sincere, earnest, persevering and dedicated effort yields its fruit, because there is justice in God. He never never allows true dedication and effort to go unfruitful. Every cause has an effect. Every sincere effort must yield fruit. And therefore he shone the great seer. May his Guru Kripa and Kripa Kataksha, glance of grace, be upon all of you. Away from slumber, arise from inaction and lethargy. Act. Act in the living present, heart within, and God overhead. Why God overhead? Because He is there. You can be absolutely assured that with sincere heart, if you engage in right action, He will see that you get the deserved fruit. This is unfailing. No one can rob you of the fruit that you deserve if you engage in the right action for it with sincerity, earnestness, and feeling of dedication. Doubt not, have faith. Your efforts will be rewarded. When a little son feels hunger and asks his father, I am hungry, give me bread. Even an ordinary, imperfect, earthly father will he not give bread? Or will he give a stone to his young son instead of giving bread? Giving stone instead of giving bread when the son is a hunger and is asking for bread to appease his hunger, which he can eat. Bread which he can eat. Stone he cannot eat. Even an imperfect earthly man, when he engages some servant or laborer to do some work, and the man thus engaged does the work satisfactorily and fully. Does not the man who engaged him pay him his due wages? He does. Sincere labor is given its due remuneration. This we see even in the imperfect world. And we think when you have labored sincerely in the name of God, as a servant of God, for carrying out God's will and helping his human family, his children on earth, do you think your labor will go unrewarded? Never. It will not go unrewarded. What even an imperfect human being does, you cannot expect that the all-perfect, sarvaguna sampanna Bhagavan, can you ever think he will not do it? He will fail to do it? So, have faith and sincerely labor in this field where God has sent you, this human world. This is our field. as we labor in this field, as we clear the land, as we till, as we plough, as we sow, and as we irrigate it carefully with life-giving water, as we safeguard it with a fence, then in due time, the seeds sprout, and then the field starts becoming slightly green, light green hue, then the green becomes darker, then the field disappears and only the green crop is seen, and then it grows, and then it becomes fully grown. When it becomes ripe, and the grain also begins to appear, and the grains multiply, and then the stalks become laden with grain. They cannot stand straight due to the weight of the grain. And then they slightly bow down, as it were, in gratitude to God by bending a little under the weight of the grain. So, if all things needful are attended to, if all things needful is done, are done, if all things needful are done, and if you have patiently bided your time, and if you have put in labor, and if you have been watchful, and if your fencing has been strong, that no cattle could break through and eat up the crop, and if you have been vigilant that the birds do not eat up the grain, because birds come in vast numbers when the crop is fully ripened. So there is need of vigilance, need of watchfulness, need of warding off anything and everything that is inimical to the crop. Then you become the fortunate person to reap the rich harvest for which you have worked and therefore which you have deserved. The due reward will be forthcoming. Therefore, this planet Earth, this human world, this life of ours and the faculties given to us, strength of the body, knowledge of the mind, all that constitutes our personal endowment in the form of all the faculties. And scope for increasing just as a college or a university is a field with scope for expanding our knowledge, increasing our knowledge, increasing the depth of our knowledge of any particular subject. This world is such a university. Our life is a course we are undertaking to learn. Therefore, day by day, as the crop develops towards fullness and ripeness, day by day, we too should progress in knowledge and wisdom. Such, therefore, is the design of the Maker for each and every one of us. And all beings who live in this world, that is His plan for us, that is His design. Wonderful is this gift of life. Take time by the four-law. To repeat a cliche, take time by the four-law. Otherwise, lamentation over missed opportunities will lead us nowhere. Another cliche, strike while the iron is hot. Then the hammer will succeed, the hammer blow will succeed in gradually giving the desired shape to the white hot metal, not even red hot, white hot metal. What is the right moment to strike it with the hammer? Is allowed to pass away in some idle gossip or something else. Then when the iron becomes cold, any number of blows you may give, and sweat may drip from your forehead and your whole body, but it will make no change in the iron upon the anvil. Therefore, let us strike while the iron is hot. This, therefore, is the servant's offering to you all. These ideas, because they are ideas worth pondering, worth pursuing, and worth being benefited from.